Have you ever imagined catching a Pokemon in your own backyard? Or what if I told you that one day instead of playing a game on your screen, you could actually step inside the game? It might sound like science fiction, but it's already possible. Two technologies are making this happen: augmented reality and virtual reality. You probably heard these terms before, but many people still don't know the actual difference between them. So, in this video, I am going to explain what AR and VR are, how they work, where they are used, and why every game developer should know about them. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Before we understand the difference between AR and VR, let's first understand one simple thing. Both AR and VR are designed to give us a better digital experience, but they do it in completely different ways. One adds digital objects to the real world, the other creates an entirely new world for you. Let's start with AR. AR stands for Augmented Reality. Now don't worry if that sounds complicated. Let's break the word down. The word augmented simply means to add or enhance something. So, augmented reality means adding digital content to the real world. Imagine you are pointing your phone's camera at your table. Suddenly, a 3D dinosaur appears and starts walking on it. The dinosaur isn't actually there, but through your phone, it looks like it is a part of your room. That is AR. The real world is still there. You are still looking at your table. You are still walking in your room. The only difference is that digital objects are added on top of reality. Think about Pokemon Go. When people play Pokemon Go, they are walking in the real world. But the Pokemon appears through their phone camera. Or think about Instagram and Snapchat filters. Those funny face marks aren't actually on your face. They're digital effects placed on top of the real image. Even shopping apps use AR. For example, before buying furniture, you can place a virtual sofa in your room to see how it works. That is AR helping people make better decisions. So remember this one line: AR adds digital objects to the real world. Now you might be wondering, how does my phone even know where to place those objects? Well, your phone uses its camera along with different sensors. It detects flat surfaces like floors or tables. It understands the environment around you. Then it places the virtual object in that position. As you move your phone, the object stays in the same place, making it feel real. That is why AR feels so magical. Now let's move to VR. VR stands for virtual reality. Unlike AR, VR doesn't add objects to the real world. Instead, it replaces the real world completely. Imagine wearing a headset. The moment you put it on, your room disappears. Instead, you are shading inside a beautiful forest or maybe inside a spaceship. Everything you see is computer generated. When you move your head, the virtual world moves naturally with you. When you pick up the controllers, you can grab objects, shoot enemies, draw, or interact with the environment. Your brain starts feeling like you are actually here. That's what makes VR so immersive. Instead of watching a game, you are inside a game. A VR headset contains high resolution screens placed right in front of your eyes. It also has sensors that constantly track your head movement. When you look left, the virtual camera also took left. When you look up, it looks up. Controllers track your hands. So if you reach out to grab something, your virtual hands do the same. All these small details make your brain believe you are inside another world. Now let's compare both. AR keeps you connected to the world. VR creates a completely virtual world. AR usually works with smartphones, tablets, or AR glasses. VR requires a VR headset. AR adds digital objects. VR replaces everything you see. AR is commonly used for shopping, navigation, education, and social media filters. VR is mostly used for gaming, training simulations, education, and virtual experiences. So here is the easiest way to remember it. AR adds reality. VR replaces reality. If you remember just these two lines, you will never confuse them again. Now, if you are learning Unity, many of us are, here is something exciting. Unity supports both AR and VR development. Using Unity's AR foundation, developers can build AR applications for Android and iOS. And with Unity's XR tools and OpenXR, you can create VR games for devices like the MetaQuest. The same skills you learn while making normal games like movement, physics, UI, animations, and interactions are also used in AR and VR development. So if you are already know Unity, you are one step closer to build immersive experiences. Many people think AR and VR are only for gaming, but that's not true. Doctors use VR to practice surgeries before operating the real patients. Students can explore the solar system or walk through ancient civilizations without leaving the classroom. Architects can show clients a virtual building before construction even begins. Companies use VR for employee training. AR helps people try on glasses, clothes, or furniture before buying them. Even museums and tourist attractions use AR and VR to create interactive experiences. This technology is becoming part of our everyday lives. And if you found this video useful, just stay tuned to our channel.